You scored a date with the girl, you confirm the date and time, you're on your way to meet up with her, and then you start wondering, what should I say to her? What should we talk about? And then you start overthinking how the first date should play out. Hey guys, this is Guy with a Tan. Today we're gonna go over 5 things you should never do on a first date. Now, I could write a book on the things you should never do on a first date or the things you should never say on a first date. I can promise you this, if you do any of these 5 things, the chances of you getting a second date will go from slim to none, or worst case scenario, the girl will end the date right there and there. She will terminate it. Let's hop into it. Number 1, talking bad about people. Don't talk bad about your boss, coworkers, old friends, or even a girl you have a previous history with. Talking bad about people is a very low value quality to have. It shows that you're insecure and girls will be turned off by that. Plus, talking bad about people, what good does that do for you? What kind of benefit you're gonna get out of it? Number 2, don't talk too much. Guys, sit back, relax, say less, and get to know the girl. Ask her questions, be intrigued by her. The girl should be talking way more than you should. Because here's the thing, if you talk a lot about yourself and all these accomplishments you've done, you're gonna come off as conceited, you're gonna come off that you just wanna hear yourself talk, and the girl's gonna think that too. If you sit back and ask the girl questions, she is gonna be more turned on by that because as she's talking, you're listening and actually putting your focus on her. And that's gonna make the date a lot more exciting, and then the girl is gonna be more exciting to get to know you, and she will be the one asking you questions as the date goes on. Number 3, don't talk about anything controversial. Guys, don't talk about religion or politics. That's a topic you can talk about after you date a girl consistently for after 5 or 6 dates. A first date is supposed to be fun, exciting, not tense or awkward. Let's put it to you this way. So if you ask a girl a question around those topics and she has a completely different view from you, how do you think that's gonna flow? How do you think that's going to turn out? If you guys have conflicting views, it's gonna make the date more awkward, and the date might just end right there and there if it gets too intense. A first date is supposed to be fun, not a debate, not an argument. Guys, leave that controversial stuff out. Number 4, don't talk about other girls. Guys, quick question. Are you out with your ex-girlfriend? Are you out with an old hookup buddy? Are you out with a former one-night stand? You're not. You're out with a girl that is right in front of you or right next to you on a date, depending on if you're at a bar or coffee shop. Guys, your focus should be on her and her only. Don't bring up other girls, because if you do, she is not gonna like that at all. And number 5, this is arguably the one tip that, guys, if you do this on a date, you're not getting a second date. Let's just put it at that. And that is to ask or even mention a second date to a girl. Guys, the first date hasn't even happened. Why bring that up? Let the first date flow and let it be completed. And then you can ask her a day or 2 after the first date. Now, if you ask her that question when the date is going on at the halfway point, she is going to be thrown off. She is gonna be, why is he asking me this question? This date hasn't even finished yet. And on top of that, let's just say at the end of the date, you think there was chemistry with her. She might think opposite, where the chemistry wasn't there. Guys, please ask that question a day or 2 after the first date. All right, guys, here is my pro tip to you. Now, we just covered all the things you should never do on a first date. Now, I'm gonna give you a tip, and this is something you should do on every single date. And guys, be a gentleman. Hold the door for the lady. Pull her chair when she's about to sit down. Heck, now if you guys got to the dating spot in different cars, walk her to her car. Make sure she got to her car safe and sound. Guys, chivalry is not dead. Always be a gentleman on the first date, the second date, or future dates with any girl. All right, guys, that was 5 things you should never do on a first date. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and like the video as well. Comment down below. Tell me, guys, what were some things that happened to you that should have never have happened on the first date? Also, I just started my IG page. I'll be posting dating reels, dating tips, and it'll be another way for me to reach out to you guys. Until next time, this is Guy with a Tan.